There comes a moment, beloved. A moment when your knowing becomes undeniable. Not just intellectual, not just conceptual, but felt, deep in your cells. You've come to understand that reality is not fixed. It's fluid. It bends to belief. It echoes back what you hold to be true. And this is both a revelation and a responsibility. Because once you know, once you truly see that your outer world is a mirror of your inner frequency, then every decision you make from fear is no longer ignorance. It's a choice. And that is the edge you now stand on. You are being asked to choose, to leap, to act on your excitement with no insistence on the outcome, even when your mind screams, "But what if the money runs out? What if you made a mistake? What if you end up back in the very place you swore you'd escape?" And here's the truth. Your mind will say those things, not because it hates you, but because it's doing the only thing it knows how to do: protect the identity you've outgrown. You're walking out of an old paradigm, a paradigm that said, play it safe, do what's practical. Work is supposed to drain you. But beloved, that's not your truth anymore. You've seen behind the curtain. You've touched something real. You know, in your bones, that passion is not just a luxury. It is a compass. It is the language of your higher self, calling you forward into a timeline where you are supported, aligned, and free. But that timeline is not accessed by waiting. It's accessed by acting. By taking one step, even if the floor hasn't appeared yet. This is the paradox of transformation. You don't wait to feel safe before you leap. You leap. And that's what creates the safety. The universe responds to boldness, to clarity, to full-bodied trust. So when you choose to act on what excites you, not what feels logical or comfortable, you send a signal. I trust the design. I trust that what I love is not random. I trust that if this is aligned with my joy, then it is also aligned with the way. And yes, fear may still arise. That's okay. Fear does not mean stop. Fear means you're expanding. You are brushing up against the edge of an old belief system, one that says you have to earn your worth, grind for your keep, suffer to be secure. But that belief is just a hallway, not a wall, and you are walking through it now. So here's what you do. You wake up tomorrow and you ask, what excites me most right now? Even if it's small, even if it's not productive, even if it doesn't make sense. And then you do it, fully, with no demand for what it must lead to, because that's the formula. Act on your highest excitement, to the best of your ability, with zero insistence on the outcome, and when fear speaks, you don't resist it. You simply say, I hear you, but I no longer live by your rules. Beloved, listen, you are not here to repeat the patterns of a world built on lack. You are here to become the proof that when someone trusts the call of their spirit, life provides. So choose, not from pressure, not from panic, but from power. Because the moment you decide, truly decide, that you will be supported in your joy, you already are. And the universe? It will move mountains to match you. Now breathe, walk forward, and know you were never meant to play it small. You were meant to fly.